Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of castles in and around Cardiff that have been used in Doctor Who, some locations that have been used for Torchwood, Sarah Jane and even Class. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy and let's go location hunting. Just before we start, I just want to give a quick shout out and thanks to these websites that I used to find these locations. It came from Almost Ginger, who was really useful with certain locations such as stuff from Name of the Doctor and Heaven Sent. We also have the blog movie on Tumblr, which again for Heaven Sent was really useful. There was this Flickr account which I used for Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. And then obviously the Doctor Who locations websites that we all really well know. And I also did use Doctor Who locations from Instagram. So Cardiff Castle itself has been used for various locations, not only in Doctor Who but in Torchwood. Captain Jack was on the roof of the castle. You also had Sarah Jane Adventures film here over there for Eye of the Gorgon, which was episode 3 and 4 of series 1, that filmed here. Obviously Doctor Who is filmed here, and that is the main thing that's filmed here from the Doctor Who universe. You've had things like Heaven Sent film here, you've had Class actually film here. A lot of the locations that were used in Torchwood used the tunnels, which we'll go in a minute, and they were used for Jack or Gwen running through like the Torchwood corridors. That's what they were used for. You also had the main room itself, well, one of the posh rooms, which was used in Heaven Sent, but also the library was itself used in Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. It was a brief moment, but it was used. To get to the tunnels, all you have to do is you come in from the entrance. Oh yeah, Tim Hortons, by the way, go there. Come in from the entrance over there, up this little road, this path, and then through this door, and you'll get into the battlement walk. And most notably, it will have been for Heaven Sent and in Class in episode 1.
I am speaking to you.
And there's Winston Churchill. Obviously these are the corridors used in Torchwood when Jack was running through the Torchwood corridors. If you want to come to this location, it's a really easy location to get to. It's probably the easiest location that I'm going to go to all day, purely for the fact it is in Cardiff, it is city centre, it's about 10 minutes, maybe even less, from the nearest, from both train stations. You've got the museum just over there, and then all of the shops are literally 30-second walks away. It's smack bang in the centre of Cardiff, so if you want to come here, it's so easy, so quick, and it's not bad price, to be fair. Really decent. If you're a student like me, I think it's only students that are allowed this, but there's this thing called the Castle Key, where you pay £5 for the Castle Key, and you get free access to the castle and certain events over 3 years, which is really useful for when you want to make videos like this. Some of you might remember that before Series 8 aired, Doctor Who went on a world tour. First stop was Cardiff, and if you remember, there was that really cool photo that was taken with Peter Capaldi and Jenna Coleman outside this. They stood over there somewhere by the castle, and then this was in the background with the TARDIS on top, so we're going to go up there and just see what the view's like. And this is the view. But yeah, Peter Capaldi and Jenna Coleman would have been stood down there and the TARDIS was here. This is the view of Cardiff. It's a really nice view, to be fair. I mean, it's just roofs, but you can see the real change. Now it's time to go into the house which was used in Eye of the Gorgon and also Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. Sadly, I couldn't film within the room itself, but this location, the library, was used in Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS when Clara saw the TARDIS library for the first time. And it was also used in Heaven Sent as one of the fancy rooms that the Doctor walked through. And also it was featured in Eye of the Gorgon, which was episode 3 and 4 of Sarah Jane Adventures series 1, as inside the Abbey. It's fairly easy to get to Cardiff Queen Street station from Cardiff Castle. Just follow where I'm going with the arrow now down that street and you'll be there really quickly. The blue line is literally just for roads, but the arrow is for walking.
Just before we head over to Caerphilly Castle, I just want to make a plug to Doctor Who locations on Instagram. Basically, it's run by my friend Aaron, and it's a really, really good resource for finding locations used in all of the shows in Doctor Who, including Sherlock as well. But here's just a few of the examples that he's done so far. It's really worth a check out.
So here I am at Caerphilly, and you can see the castle right behind me. You'll most likely remember it from Series 9. As well as that, it was also used a lot in Series 8 as Nottingham Castle in Robot of Sherwood. Seems there's been a bit of a problem. I think the Doctor needs to come and sort out the dragons. So this area was used in the Royal Flesh and the Almost People. If you remember when they had that wave thing, I can't remember what it's called, the solar wave, that was up here on this roof, and when it was orange. Also, when you're up here, you get this amazing view of Caerphilly. It's beautiful. You probably recognise this as well from the Royal Flesh and the Almost People. It came out of here, and this all had barrels in it. Obviously, in the Robot Show, they had the competition for the Golden Arrow. That all took place here when you had Robin versus the Doctor for the Golden Arrow. What's nice about this castle is it's got many locations from Doctor Who, and unlike Cardiff, where it was predominantly used for being corridors, etc., this actually had full-on like episodes filmed here. Like I said, with the Robots of Sherwood and Magician's Apprentice, you've had Rebel Flesh, you've had Vampires in Venice, you've had loads filmed here. Walking around it, it generally does feel like you're walking in Doctor Who land.
As well as the episodes that I've already mentioned, there have been a few others, such as Nightmare in Silver, Vampires of Venice, The Power of Three, and even some episodes from Sarah Jane Adventures, such as The Eternity Trap and Lost in Time.
So this corridor that I'm walking down now was used in Vampires of Venice, if you remember, with the torch that was here. So this room that I'm in now was used in The End of Time, when the Master was resurrected. That all happened there. They also used this location for the Magician's Apprentice. This was kind of where UNIT were based in that story, all around here. As you can imagine, the Master would be here all lit up blue, and everyone was around him. And this is like the first main bit. You have the two towers. As you come in, you've got the two towers. You can go in either side, left or right. And this is the first main room that you get to from the towers.
The room itself was also used in Robot of Sherwood. It was used as the sheriff's main room, really, where we had a feast with Clara.
This room being used for in Heaven Sent, the Doctor walked in here, and also the Nightmare in Silver, when the Doctor's doing his chess game, that was done on that table over there. But yeah, this has been used in a fair few places, and it's really grand, and it's an amazing space. The other episode this featured in was Vampires in Venice. The Doctor was sat in the chair of the Queen vampire thing. I can't think of her name right now, but that was in here as well. So they've had a fair few episodes film in this room. So that was my tour of Caerphilly Castle and also Cardiff Castle. I really hope you've enjoyed going around these Doctor Who locations. I'm definitely going to be doing more in the future. My next location tour is the Love and Monsters special, then I'm going to be doing a Sarah Jane one. As well as some location tour videos though, I will be doing another Castles location tour featuring Castle Cock, which was used for Nightmare in Silver, and Vampires of Venice, and a few others. And then I'll also be going to Chepstow Castle in the same video, because that is pretty much Day of the Doctor locations. So yeah, that will be coming very soon, probably in the summer. But I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope it's been of use to you. Please comment down below if you're going to come here or if you've been here. Comment down below some of the locations that you'd like me to go to as well, and I'll see you very soon. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe already, and I'll see you